Hello, everypony, Artelisiana here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below and also for my Patreon. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google and other places that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also it's going to contain my personally opinion about some things, so if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go, 3, 2, 1. So I have been wondering about the white potion that Twilight gets from Sakura in the later episodes so she can look back in time. We know that it's not Discord that made this, and we also know that it's not Sakura that made it. So who was left? I was actually thinking about Starswell the Bearded or Celestia. But if it's Starswell the Bearded, he had to travel back or forth in time and give it to Sakura and be like, give it to Twilight, and she shouldn't be asking questions, just doing it. That sounds a little bit wrong. But maybe if Starswell had the time to explain to Sakura what he wanted with the potion and why Twilight needed it, I understand why, but I don't understand why he didn't just go to Twilight himself then. But if it was Celestia that made the potion, it could actually also make a lot of sense, because I know that Celestia gets premonitions and stuff like that, what is happening into the future. But I do believe that she also have sometimes some energy, or how to say that, to look back in time. I don't know how she could conjure up this energy and make a potion out of it, but maybe that is the magic that she learned to become a alicorn. I don't know, you guys. It's just me rambling on about this potion, because I really feel like it's so weird. Also, that the trigger of making it going back in time is actually dark magic. We see that Twilight is focusing her energy and magic on the vessel, or where the potion is inside, and she uses the dark magic as we have seen before, like she does on the crystal on the throne of the Crystal Empire. And I was like, can it be that it's Sombra that actually made this travel back in time potion? But I don't know how that would actually work. I know that he has the ability to make ponies forget and stuff like that, but when he was good, did he make this potion, and where did Sakura get the potion from? That is my question. I know that maybe it's just a plot hole, or how to say that the writers didn't think about. But I still feel like, what would happen if, for example, Starlight drank some of this potion and it didn't make her, travel back in time. It actually made her travel forth, or being trapped in time like Star's World or something in those lines. I'm just thinking out loud what I feel could be a great episode. It was like, because we already know that Starlight is amazing, and she actually has a lot of nice abilities and new magic and stuff like that. And first I was like, well, if she learned new magic and stuff like that, shouldn't she already have become a alicorn? That is why, Twilight became a alicorn. But I feel like what is Starlight is missing is love from either friends, family, and also her self-love, or how to say that. You need to love yourself also. I believe that all of the alicorns needed to go through these 3 main things to become a alicorn. Even the baby, even Flurry Heart, because she is so loved by her family, and she is a baby, so I'm guessing that she loves herself. And also the new magic is a mixture of Cadence and Shining Armor's magic that she conjured up. And when she was born, we know that she was filled with magic before, the crystalling, and her powers was suddenly, subsued, or how to say that. So yeah, I really do believe that all alicorns are going through those stages of being loved by yourself, and being loved by others, and being loved by family. So yeah, I really do feel like Starlight maybe have the potential of being a alicorn, or becoming a alicorn. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, because I don't feel like it's suiting for the series, or how to say that. I feel like we have enough alicorns as is, even though that I like the concept of alicorns. My OC is a alicorn. And yeah, I really do like the fact that, she knew that she was so loved, Starlight, so she actually ascended to be something more, or how to say that. And I would say that this is how I felt when I turned into alicorn myself. I felt so loved by, both my family, friends, and also I got a lot of self, recognition, self love, or how to say that. Not to be narcissistic or anything, but you need to be aware that you need to love yourself, or else you will not, be happy, or how to say that. And of course, you need to love others, and you need to love your family, and so on. And I really feel like Starlight had not easy way to get cope with this. We also see her background story, so I really do believe that she will become something more. Maybe she will become stronger, and maybe, also that she could sacrifice herself for either Celestia, Cadence, Luna, or Twilight, maybe. Yeah, I really do feel like if Twilight was in life danger, or something happened to Twilight, like her being turned evil, and the only possible way that she could turn back to herself was if Twilight or Starlight took all of the evil magic upon herself, and, sacrificed herself in those lines, or how to say that. I really do feel like that could be an interesting episode, or an episode where it was Starswell the Bearded meeting Starlight. I actually feel like they're related, that it's Starlight's granddad or something, but I don't know, maybe I'm taking it too far. And I do feel like if this was true, I do believe that Celestia or Luna may have talked with Twilight and also Starlight about it. Maybe they don't know. I don't know. But Celestia seems to know all that is happening. So yeah, maybe it's not that good of an idea. But back to the potion, I really do feel like if it was just a plot hole, I do believe it can be used for further or future episodes, or furthering the plot over time, or how to say that. I actually wonder if Twilight have drinking the potion before she used evil magic on the potion. Would she have been traveling forward in time instead of back in time? There's just so many questions with this stupid potion, and I just wanted to know what you think about the idea. And I'm sorry that I rambled on about Starlight and Discord and other things, but I really do feel like it's a great idea with all of these small magical items. And maybe in next video I will talk about which of the magical items that is my favorite so far. I actually believe that it's all of the magic items we have seen so far is actually Metal Brook's magical items, but maybe I will talk about that in a future episode. So it was actually Metal Brook that made this potion, or how to say that. But then again, how did Sakura get it, and how did she know that it was necessary to give it to Twilight? And just so many questions. It could also be that it's just something that Sakura had on herself, but that is also hard to believe, because where did she get it from if she didn't made it herself then? But yeah, enough about that. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And that was actually all for today. Yeah, okay, bye.